Alright, working on a satellite, what's this called? Satellite scooter. Doesn't want to work. So anyway, take these screws. This is on top. You got two. You got 6 there, and you got one on the side there. This just lifts off. Battery was right here, and this was about right there. These are typical 7 amp hour batteries. They're very common. They're used in UPS for computers. You can buy them at Academy because they use them for deer feeders that are charged by solar panel. But anyway, this just fitted in here real tight. Alright, what we got here? Alright, you got your throttle. Throttle means it's a variable resistor. Alright, so here's where the throttle is a switch. Now it goes into this, which I figure is the culprit. I'm about ready to open it up. I'm sure there's something in there. It says a controller, so we're going to see starting voltage. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the whole essence. I mean, you got your throttle going in there with the green wire. Let's see what else you got. See the blue and white, they go straight to the motor. The throttle, I can actually put see the variable resistance on this to see if that's what this is doing. It should be like a potentiometer, but again, I'm not really sure of the functionality. Alright, we got these 3 wires coming out. And that goes to the charger port. So the black and wire here is from this is where you charge it at. Black wire with that blue, the black wire is the charging. So the charging is going into this. And you got a blue wire. The blue wire is also connected to the battery, which turns orange on this side and goes into this. So you got quite a few wires going into this, so it's kind of a charge controller, I would assume. Here's your switch. Again, there's a reset button right there. I'm going to check everything, make sure everything's working alright, jump the switch. Okay, I pulled the battery out and got it up here just to show you. So the battery was in there. The leads are soldered on here, but anyway, it's got 3 volts. This is a battery I just happen to have. It's in good condition. It's about 13 volts. 12.7 is usually fully charged, so standby use, as you can see, 13.5 to 13.8. This has 3 volts and it's supposed to be 12. Alright. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna just cut these off. I'm going to put some clips. I have a lot of those, so I'm going to cut this off, put that on here and see what happens. Alright, cut the lead as short as I can to this. There's your red, there's your black. Alright, we're going to put some terminals on there right now. Got a wire stripper. Put that in there, about right there. Alright, so we got not much showing. Do that to the red one. It's not grabbing it. Let me see, try this again. Alright, so you do that to the black and the red. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put the terminals in. Go on there and use this crimper. Put the wire on there. In fact, I'm going to do it on that one to make sure it's on there. Okay. Battery I have, I will buy a new battery there just to make sure. I mean, I've had this one, it was pulled out of something, but anyway, there's the connector. Put it on there. Again, red on red, black on negative. Voltage on this battery is 1302. Alright, so compared to the 3 volts we're getting on there. Now I don't know if the charger is not working or it's just an old battery, so we're going to check all that stuff. Okay, I put this one back in. Again, this is the one I had. A little controller, just everything just kind of fits snug in there. Alright, to test it, I kind of pulled the battery back out. What it is, I pulled the connectors out by accident. So anyway, turn it on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this throttle all the way. You can hear a relay in here. Alright, in doing so, I'm going to spin the wheel. That's it. She works. Alright, I put a charger on there just to see what the charge output is. And it's just a regular little charger, but it's putting out just 11, right at 12 volts. This needs to be a little bit more, usually around 14. So I need to find the correct charger for this, but it is putting out a voltage, so it is charging when you put the correct charger on there. Alright.